And now we are here at the Game Corner. I am not the biggest fan of the Game Corner, mostly for personal experiences here, and the original Game Corner I kind of liked more. They censored that into this place because of gambling reasons, that it wasn't suitable for children because some people complained about it. Instead, we have Voltorb Flip. Okay, so my coin. Mr. Game, heart on the assignment of the game, effect for challenge. My coin game, if that was pressing is a lot of coin. Okay, I'll play. Here's your coin case. You have to talk to him to get your coin case. Items. The two gentlemen over here will offer you prizes for getting coins. So, this is Voltorb Flip. There is a few different prizes. As you can see, I'm already on level 2. I messed up a little bit in the previous recording. The prizes you get from Voltorb Flip are pretty interesting, though they take a while to get. I'm just going to go over the mechanics a bit right now. You play by, first off, having to flip tiles. The number above the Voltorb, so this little small rectangle, that indicates the value of all the tiles added together. You see in this green row, this green column I already did, the number of tiles, the number on the tiles adds up to 7. In any row or column where the number of tiles on top and the number of Voltorbs equals 5, like in this red row, don't flip any of those. They add nothing to your score, as your score is multiplicative. Every single tile you flip over is multiplied onto your score, so in this green column I already did, it's 1 times 1 times 3 times 1 times 1. That comes out to 3 coins overall. Not particularly useful to flip over tiles that are only going to have 1 or Voltorbs on them, so don't go for them. This green row, oh boy, that is a 4 and 3. That means there are 3 Voltorb in this row and 1 3 tile. That is not particularly fun. Alright. I actually want to try and do this, because if I can get that and I can actually win this, that'll be pretty spectacular. Nice, okay, so nothing more in that row yet. I'm just not luck. So capping in this row, that way it can be. That can be either 2 2s there, or 2 2. Oh, that's not good. Alright. Oh, I forgot that one. I forgot this one. That's not right. Alright. I don't get in there in this yellow row. 6, 1. Actually, there's a 2 2s or 1 3. There we go. Yes! Okay, let's see. Nothing in that row. Nothing more in this row. Nothing more in this row. So, close to there. Heavy. That is one. Yes! I've gotten a bit better at this over time, just because I know the mechanics a bit more. I don't hate this game quite as much as I used to, but it is pretty interesting if you know how to do it. There are online game solvers that can do this for you, apparently. I didn't know about those until relatively recently, so if you know how to use those and you know where they are, they're going to be invaluable to you. Of course. I like how in the beginning you kind of are guessing a bit, and if you can get a bit more tiles done, it becomes a lot easier. Let's see what we can do. Some of the other items you can get from them are various held items. The metronome is one in particular I remember, as it boosts the power of a move used in succession. Think like the move Fury Cutter only applying to every single move. So using, say, Dragon Claw again and again and again and again boosts the power of Dragon Claw by, I believe it is 10% every turn. This also applies to every other move used. Well, if it's the same move used in succession. If you miss, I'm pretty sure the increase goes away. The Silk Scarf, I believe, is another item. Is it the Silk Scarf or... I know it's some kind of scarf item. The other items are the Zoom Lens and the Wide Lens. One I know increases accuracy, the other I know increases critical hit chance. Very useful items, though more useful in the competitive setting than in this game. They can be very useful in a main story playthrough. I have used them before in other games where you get them much easier, and they're useful to me. The big prizes here are TM's Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt. If anyone has ever played any Pokemon game before, you know how great these moves are. I might actually be teaching them to Firestorm, well, maybe teaching Flamethrower to Firestorm, and evolving it sooner just because I forgot this existed because I don't like this game normally. I figured it out a bit more recently, and my appreciation for it has gone a bit up. Though I'm not the biggest fan of it, it's definitely a game I like a bit more than I used to. If I can get TM Flamethrower, I will tell you, and I will be evolving Firestorm into Quilava. Whereas Thunderbolt, I might use Thunderbolt on Lanayru, but I might not be evolving Lanayru now, just because there is a move I want on Lanayru that isn't Thunderbolt. I hate that troll. That happens a lot in my... I don't like how it does, this is what you're expecting, and the Voltorb. There are times where you can click on it and is, say, like a ×3 multiplier one. I don't know exactly how many times... Both of these red ones are both, useless to me. That's fine. I love when that happens, it's just, okay, well, that'll eliminate that entire area. Oh, boy. 9 and 1. That's not fun. Alright, so 9. All of these are 2s. Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, I didn't see it. Okay, so I have all those done. Alright, nothing that one, and that one. What's up? Just 2, okay, that's done. Yeah, that's done. 3. 4. 6. So that's either a 3 or a 2 somewhere. Alright, there we go. 5. I mean, there has to be another 2 somewhere. Enjoy. Alright. Yes. 3. Yeah, when you know the game, it's a bit more fun. I probably said that a few times already. This is actually the highest I have ever gone to in Voltorb Flip. I only played this in a previous playthrough where I did this, and I did this to get the Ice Beam TM for a Lapras I was using. I pretty much just got level 1, set 20 something coins, backed out, and just kept doing that again and again. It took hours. I hated it, and it's because of that happening. It kind of instilled this dislike for this game. Yep. If you mess up, you go back down to level 1. Off screen, I'll probably go over, just do this again. Here's where you go to. No, I don't want the icons. These are Pokemon you can get from these. Dratini. Good luck getting that. I mean, well, if you're going to get the TMs, you're going to pass Dratini. We are not going to be going over Dratini right now. Mostly because you're not going to be able to evolve it reasonably for a long time, and there is another way of obtaining Dratini that is a lot easier, and it also is a bit more viable to use at that level. Yes, these, so I was right, it was the Silk Scarf. No. I don't like how it doesn't tell you what the items are. Yeah, I was right, the Wide Lens, Zoom Lens, Metronome, and Silk Scarf. Items, TMs. The other ones you can get are subs here, I forgot about that one. It basically, you spend a quarter of your HP to become essentially invincible. It's useful on Pokemon that have, say, stupid high defense, so that the substitute takes slightly less HP than what you spent to get it, and you get a free turn to just use another move again and again, or if you're using Baton Pass Speed Boost, which you can't get Ninjask in this game, you can't do that. It's a pretty interesting move. It's got a lot of competitive applications, but in a main story playthrough, not exactly the best. Swords Dance, however, is a fantastic move. Boosts your physical attack, actually, I believe it doubles it, and it turns most Pokemon into physical powerhouses that can sweep through most opponents. Rest is an interesting move. It restores your HP to full, but you go to sleep for 2 turns. Moves like Snore and Sleep Talk you can still use, but you're always out for 2 turns. If you have a Chesto Berry, you will always wake up. And it's a pretty interesting move to use. It's, again, competitive applications. It can be used in a story playthrough. Just know if your Pokemon has Insomnia, which I believe Drowsy and Ariados can have, it's completely useless on them. They will not fall asleep. These are the 3 moves that are really what you should be looking at. Flamethrower, Thunderbolt, and Ice Beam. Very powerful, very good, and I would say very worth the 10,000 coins. Maybe not quite worth every single coin. I do feel they should have been a bit cheaper, but in the original games, I believe it was a lot easier to get coins. So I'm going to probably just grind up for coins right here and come back to you with a Flamethrower TM. I probably am not going to want to show how long I spend on that. That's most of what we can do in Goldenrod. The herb trader and the friendship boosting hairstyle salon people, the 2 brothers, we cannot go to yet. I don't know why they aren't down there. I know that they're there every single day of the week. I don't know if we have to make story progress and then they appear, but I'll figure it out later. That's most of what we have to do in Goldenrod. The only other thing we can do is go over to the radio tower and then the gym battle. There's a few other things we can do on the above routes, which I'll probably be covering after we beat the gym leader, just because I don't want to be even more over-leveled. So this is the radio tower. What do you want, pest? Scram! This is the train station. The train is not late, but we can't use this yet. Johto Kanto Magnet train line. Goldenrod City Station. That's interesting. Might have to keep that in mind for later. What's this guy? They built a new radio tower to replace the old creaky one. Was there an old radio tower in the original games? I don't remember about that. I never really played Crystal. I only played Crystal, and I don't have fond memories of that game just because that game is really, really bad in my opinion. Really, it's this game but worse, which there's worse balancing in terms of moves. Your movesets are a lot worse, which is pretty much an accomplishment. And there's no running shoes. Not a lot of happy memories there. If you join... Oh, this is the lottery number. What the heck? I had enough gambling as is today. Can't hurt to try this. Let's check today's lucky number. Today's Pokemon lottery number. Lucky number is that. And let me guess. Nothing. Yep. Speaking of lottery, I might want to check what I got. Roast and Bargain, Bolt Sea Flash, return. Nope, I didn't get anything from that lottery drawing. Yay, I failed. I have a special quiz campaign. Answer 5 questions correctly in order to win a radio card. Pokegear, be able to listen to the radio anytime, anywhere. This is actually the thing that was skippable in the original games. I love it because I went the entire game without this in Crystal. I just remember that. Hi, my name is Whitney. I heard about the quiz show on the quiz show to win a radio card, so I came here to get one. But the quiz is so hard. I'm a college student. I think I can take this quiz. 5 questions in a row, quickly to win the radio card. When you load it, you'll listen to the radio. We already went through the spiel. Yes, I want to take this radio quiz. First question. Can you check the town map with your Pokegear? Yes. I really wish they would do something like this again, because the Nidorina. Yes, that is true. They can only be female. I kind of like how they have in every game essentially a new Pokemon something. You know, there's the Pokegear, the Pokenav, the Pokewatch. I don't think that Unova had anything like that, but I kind of like how in every game there's just, some super technological Pokemon thing. And I like how they do that in every game. It's kind of... I mean, because it's kind of is basically their equivalent of a cell phone that just has a lot more uses. Kurt the Ball creator uses apricots. No, it is apricorns. And question 4. It is impossible to use a TM on a Magikarp. Oh yes, that is impossible. You can however move to it bounce. One more question. Professor Oak's popular show, Pokemon, he's on with... This is the one I don't know. I always get this one wrong. I think it's Maria. Yes! That's right. Radio card. Now listen on the Pokegear. And I forgot to switch my screen back, of course. I do well in Voltorb Flip, and I forget to switch my screen back to being big. Of course. Well, there wasn't really much that we had to do in here anyway. We just did the radio quiz, and I kind of considered answering the questions a bit better to have on the top screen. Well, we have the radio card. Whitney is now back in her gym, and we are probably going to be grinding in the game corner for a long time. So, next time on Pokemon Heart Gold and Soul Silver, assuming I haven't left anything out like I have done in the past, we will meet you at the Goldenrod Gym, where we will be fighting Whitney and presumably having a not fun time. See you guys then.